Good evening. I'm Scott Schaefer. Lisa is off. We begin tonight with the fallout from a decision in the infamous Kids for Cash scandal. A federal judge is ordering two former Luzerne County judges to pay damages in the hundreds of millions. Newswatch 16's Marshall Keeley is here with the story of a man who went through the juvenile detention system at that time. Marshall.
Yeah, Mark Chivarella and Michael Conahan, the two former Luzerne County judges at the center of the Kids for Cash scandal, are both behind bars and will now be ordered to pay back the kids turned adults who had their lives derailed. A federal judge handed down the decision, ordering former Luzerne County judges Mark Chivarella and Michael Conahan to pay more than $200 million in damages to more than 300 victims of the Kids for Cash scandal. From 2003 to 2008, the two men were accused of receiving kickback payments for sending hundreds of juveniles to a for-profit facility run by Pennsylvania Child Care. Chivarella is serving a 28-year prison sentence, while Conahan spends the remainder of his 17-year sentence on house arrest. While he's not a plaintiff in the case, Newfoundland resident Joe Wolf says he knows the circumstances all too well. He was sent to a juvenile detention center in 2003, a moment with life-altering consequences.
I just got in trouble. I was an idiot. I was a kid and just got in trouble. And then, like I said, they told me I was going to get probation, and I got 6 months. It was terrorizing. It was terrifying, and, you know, being away from your family at a young age.
Attorneys familiar with the case suggest the hefty $200 million penalty sends a message to any judge who dares abuse their power. Wolf hopes the victims see that money.
Yeah, I think they should get paid more because the money they made way more than $200 million probably. You know, everybody made more than that, obviously. You know, and then they should pay. They should set an example on these guys. You know what I mean?
Saul Weiss, attorney for the plaintiffs, suggests it may not happen, saying the former judge's assets have dried up.
Some of them still believe they're entitled to some money, and we've told them all along that may not be the case. But we'll do what we can to see if there is any money available.
If he could do it again, Wolf says he'd stay out of trouble. He still feels the justice system let him down.
It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. You know, my whole life's shot. I can't even get a real job. You know, and nobody wants to hire you. You know, you're forced to work harder. You're forced to do everything the hard way. Everything's done the hard way.
While the victims of the Kids for Cash scandal may not receive compensation following today's decision, the judges have been forced to pay victims in other civil cases related to this scheme. Marshall Keeley, Newswatch 16.